Welcome back everybody to Let's Play Umineko When They Cry. Now, I've thought about it, and I'm sticking with my theory at the very end of the last video. Because, throughout, not just this series, but Higurashi before it, the only character that can literally take assets from one chapter and put them in another, as far as my crazy conspiracy theory goes, as of this point in Umineko When They Cry, that I know about, the only person is Birkenstell. Because she is able to take Angie from Chapter 3 into the events of Chapter 4. She's probably able to do that with other stuff. So my only guess is that Birkenstell is trolling the populace because she's fucking bored. And honestly, that sounds like something that Birkenstell would do. Because that is literally the only way that this actually makes sense. Because how in the fuck, unless the notes are fake, does any of this make sense? Why would they go to all the trouble of doing this? Unless Eva was trying to ward off suspicion and hired someone to do that. Like, why? I don't. It doesn't make sense. Now, if only I could read the letters in the bottle, I could actually, like, go from there. Because there were two, and both of them contradict each other unless you think of the many worlds interpretation, in which case each world is a fragment, in which case it makes sense because Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 happened, but if that's the case, how the fuck did they get into Chapter 3? Unless fucking Birkenstell was like, you know what, I'm gonna troll everyone today! Gosh damn it, Birkenstell. Gosh damn it. You're not doing active harm, but you are. You're just being a troll. By the way, I just remembered this. Because I don't want to shift through a lot of my videos of Higurashi When They Cry, I looked on, I think, Funun's? Funun's? Funon did, I think, a Matsuri patch of Higurashi When They Cry, and it's really popular. You should really check him out, he's really good. I looked through all of it to get to that point, because I wanted to get, you know, research for my crazy conspiracy theory, because I do plan on publishing that as a video after Chiru. And I saw the conversation that Rika and Rena had. Holy shit! Holy shit, if none of you guys remember that, Rena outright stated that it was Rika, but it wasn't Rika. And she outright asked, who was it? I know you're not Rika. And it laughed and said, I've lived for over 100 years. I knew you were clever, but to figure out my disguise, you're pretty good. Like, when I read that, I was like, whoa! Holy shit! Cause my Birkenstell, like, that's Birkenstell. That's the first time, like, Birkenstell actively was like, yeah, I'm not Rika, whatever. And now, knowing Birkenstell in this game, it strengthens that theory. Eva's a troll. Everyone's a troll. Birkenstell's a troll. And by the way, that entire conversation between Birkenstell and Rena is the sole reason why in this game I do not trust Birkenstell. There are a couple of other reasons because of Higurashi. You know, I believe it was Birkenstell that, you know, made Rena go to Shion's house, because why the fuck would Rika. It was it was Birkenstock that made Rika go to Shion. So, because why the hell would Rika go to someone that she knows is killing people and try and attack that person? Doesn't make sense. Unless it's a bored witch that has nothing better to do. I swear I don't have tinfoil wraps on my head. I know it sounds like I do, but I swear I'm not that crazy. I like to make sense of this. I like to bring... And I can't wait for Tree Anthology to release in its entirety. In a way that I can actually fucking get it to work and patched on my fucking computer. Because I'm gonna have fun when that comes out. With that one character that looks exactly like Rika. And the character that looks like Beatrice. And I swear to gosh, if When They Cry 5 has another small blue-haired little girl with Rika's fucking face, I will lose my fucking mind! Ugh. See, like, props to 07! He made me into a conspiracy theorist! Never before have I ever thought about something, like, on a deep level as I've been doing with this series. Holy fuck. I'm like the witch hunt. I'm like the witch hunter who all the other witch hunters are like, there's something wrong with this guy. It's like, he's talking about this, like, fucking little girl named Rika. Who the fuck is this Rika? And who is this Birkenstock? And I'm just sitting in the corner with all of these photos and, like, strings together with, like tinfoil hat. It's like, the truth is out there. I know it! It's like a fucking stray jacket on and everything. I swear this game is making me go insane. I'm gonna have so much... There's gonna be so much wrong in my life later down. When I get into relationships, it's gonna be like, what's wrong with you? It's like, conspiracies everywhere. People. Birkenstock. Witches. It's like... Oh my gosh. I'm like making this cartoonish version of myself. Not the one that I, edited from 07 Star, but like this, like, weird version of myself where I'm like this crazy man locked up in an insane asylum with fucking photos of fictional characters plastered on the wall, writings on the floor about my crazy theories, and fucking strings pinpointing people together. Doctors are like, there's nothing we can do for him. He's too far gone. And then, like, because I'm making this weird version of, let's go further. 07 drops by, and I just ask him, like, I want to know the truth. And then he just fucking leaves, like, without telling me, like, fucking Eva on her deathbed. And it's like, damn it, man! You could save me from this, but you decide not to! He says nothing! You know, speaking of 07, that's one of the things that I don't understand. Like, is it weird that there is no photo that I can find from searching 07's, like, Ryukishi 07 on the internet of him? Like, there's photos of Zune, but 07, I've never seen anyone take a photo of him, any pictures online, nothing. The only way I would ever get to see what 07 looks like is by literally going to a convention that he happens to be at. Cause, like, I fucking followed him on Twitter, I subscribed to his official YouTube account and everything. Guy barely fucking writes! Jesus! barely writes at all. Oh, what is this? Sorry, I was kind of lost in my own head in the madness that is going on. So we have a new notebook? This is Kenzo's! It was signed in katakana. That is actually something, I found this out thanks to Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of, I think Partners in Time. It's his current one. Or maybe it was Superstar Saga. Yeah, no, Superstar Saga. Nintendo liked to, Nintendo of Japan, whenever they made a character not sound like themselves, they would have them write in katakana. I don't know how that relates to this, it's something I remembered. And I was like, oh, this is from 07! And then I was like talking, I was like, wait, this is not from 07. Well, might as well finish the story. Thanks, Chugga Conroy. Oh wait, no, it's not a new notebook. It's Maria's notebook, isn't it? Someone also told me! A lot of people are telling me things! Someone told me, and they put a timestamp in one of my videos, and I looked at it and I was like, how the fuck did I not notice this? Probably because I was too busy just, like, conspiracy theorizing or whatnot. Just talking. Maria's notebook! From what he told me, it's basically a Horcrux. Wait, how the fuck did she get that letter? I forgot. It's too good for you. Wow! Okay. Goodbye, gentlemen. Have a nice day. The one who wrote the message in the bottle was Beatrice herself. Why, though? Like, okay, alright, hold on. Why? Why would she do that? Unless... Alright, time to put on the tinfoil hat! We've established in this no, because Maria died! I was gonna... But wait a minute, there's... Everyone's revived right before the very end. If you remember, at the end of Chapter 3, everyone was in the room. And that's when Maria had her names in all caps. So, what I'm thinking is, did Maria write it then, and Beatrice just send 2 bottles out? Because, if I remember, that Maria is like a different... Is that Maria Chapter 1 Maria? Chapter 2? Or Chapter 3 Maria? Or fuck, is that like Meta Maria? I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh yeah, these guys are still on their tail. So, We're gonna... Like, this is gonna be the main thing, like, 10 or 12 years later. We must serve him some tea! You're really fucked up! I don't like this character. I really don't like this character. Can we go back to Butler and Beatrice? About her magic of origin? No, I don't want to know! I really don't. No. Please. Your name was also a witch apprentice, Angie, and your name was... Yeah, if I remember, it was Beatrice. No, like Birkenstill that made us a witch. So that kinda means you can use magic. I don't know if you want to use magic or not, but you technically could. I don't know. It's a quote baller for the 80th time. It's all useless. Poor guy! Jeez! When a sofa's more comfortable than your bed. Holy shit. Oh, lovely. Oh, I heard the sound. Hello. Ah. Maria! The Witch of Origins who will live for 1,000 years in the future. She holds the motherly wait, this is the same... This is the same description. Think. Yeah, this is the same description. Lovely. So, does Angie hop between these worlds, or are these different points in her life that are just being shown to us? Because it seems to be the latter. And I just remembered something. Hold on. Am I on Discord? No, I'm not. I'm on Skype, though. Let me just, I completely forgot until my friend came online, and it's like, he's probably gonna try and message me, and so, rather than have another Skype sound effect in the video, let's make that not happen. Great, so Maria's gonna be teaching us magic. I've always wanted that. So nice. You know, I do find it adorable that she kept her little tiny crown. That is adorable. A lot of people were... I was talking to a lot of people in Discord, and they're like, so do you trust Sakaturo or not? Do you trust Maria or not? The thing is, there's new music here, but more importantly, after you guys tell me that music's name, the thing is that the last time I trusted a witch, things went bad. I've learned my lesson on trusting a witch. This person is in an alliance with that same witch, and thus, her furniture, Sakaturo, that's made from complete scratch, by the way, is loyal to her, and she is loyal to Beatrice. So, is it a stretch to say that Maria is innocent. No. But it's also a stretch to say that she's not innocent. Because she could definitely use her magic for evil. It's how Maria uses her magic compared to Beatrice. Beatrice uses her magic for evil. Contrastly, Birkenstell, so far, has used her magic for neutral, at best. Unless you just count Umineko, in which case, moderately good. So you want us to become a hermit? How about no? Like, okay, I'm not sure how Maria is going to progress. She's... how do I say it? How do I fucking say this? Like, I'm so hesitant on trusting Maria because I know Maria. I knew her from Chapter 1, I knew her from Chapter 2, I knew her from Chapter 3, and I know her now. Maria is very pro-Beatrice. Because she's pro-Beatrice, she's an enemy to Bottler, unfortunately. Even though she is Angie's friend, she's, in essence, an ally to her enemy. And an ally to an enemy is an enemy. And that is what Angie is not getting. She's it's gonna take Angie to realize that Maria's probably not going to be trustworthy. And because she's not going to be trustworthy, I'm going to try and speak up so that my voice doesn't get carried out into the distance by my noise canceller. I want to say that Maria is playing for both sides, but I know her enough to say that that is bullshit. She is essentially an ally to Beatrice, and that makes me so unsure on whether I can trust her and Sakaturo, because who's not to say that Beatrice isn't going to use her? She's used everyone else. She's used Bottler. She's used Evatrice. And now we have Mariatrice here. And I'm not sure if I'm ready to look at Mariatrice and be like, yeah, I can trust you because of who she knows and because I know her. She's very cheery and happy-go-lucky, but if you remember all in Chapter 1, she was laughing when her relatives were dying. She was so eager to prove that Beatrice is real, and now that she has magic, who's not to say that she won't do that to prove to Bottler that she is real? It means that, in my opinion, she's on the same level in terms of danger as, well, no, not the same level as Beatrice. But I shouldn't get too comfortable with her on this. I shouldn't be like, oh hey, how you doing, Maria? No. Because Maria could be, you know, she could be acting. Just like Virgilia was. And just like Beatrice was the whole time. The only Beatrice I trust so far is Angie. And that's on a very, very thin line, because Angie has her own goals. She doesn't want to extend the whole Beatrice thing. But she is a witch, and I've learned not to trust witches. Oh, 7! You outright taught me a lesson on not to trust witches, and then now this whole game in Chapter 4 is based upon trusting two witches, Burke and Stell, which I don't trust, and Angie, which I slightly trust. And now you throw Maria into the mix and you're like, yeah, sure, she's okay, she's harmless. Bullshit, she's harmless. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode. So until then, guys, I will see you then.